Okay, today we're going over 7-5, find the percent in the green book on page 182. The objective here is to be able to find the percent of one number. Find the percent one number is of another number using the percent formula or a percent proportion. Okay, so we've used both of those before. Okay, why aren't you working for me? There we go. Okay, percent formula you've seen before is rate times base equals percentage. Okay, so find what percent 350 is of 500. So remember yesterday we said if it comes after of, that is your base, your whole number. Oops, that's your base. If it comes before is, that is your percentage. Okay, so we're going to set it up. So we're looking for the rate here. What is the rate? Okay, so we're going to have R times 350. Oops. D. R times 500. I can write it out. Equals 350. Remember, your percentage is your part. Okay, so what is 350 out of 500 is basically the problem. Okay, so we're going to divide. Oh my gosh. Each side by 500. Cancel that out. Okay. So 350 divided by 500 is going to be 0.7. Remember, when you're dealing with the percent formula, your final step is to go from a decimal to a percent in a certain case. So if you're dealing with the percent formula, you're going to have to move that decimal in some way. Just move it 2 times to the right. Add your 0, add your percent sign. So your rate, or your percent, if you have 350 out of 500, is going to be 70%. Okay? All right. So the percent proportion. So let's do this one. Let's do same one. Let's do 350 out of 500. So we're going to set it up very similar to last time. 350 out of 500. So set up your proportion equals n, because we're looking for the percent, out of 100. All right? You're going to cross multiply, get these bad boys out of here. It's going to be 500n equal, so this is going to equal 35,000. Okay. We're going to divide by 500. Divide by 500. I get 70. So n equals 70%. The great thing about the percent proportion is you're not moving that decimal place anywhere. You just put the percent. If you're dealing with the percent proportion, you're looking for the percent, then you're just going to put the percent sign on your answer. Okay? Now, some of you are probably thinking, well, could I have simplified before I cross multiplied? Absolutely. You can simplify 100 and 350 first. You could do 350 and 500, whichever one you wanted to do. Okay? Alrighty, let's do some more examples. So let's go back to the percent formula of rate times base equals percentage, or percent times whole equals part. Let's do, what percent of 200 is 11? So what percent of 200 is 11? Remember, if it comes after of, it's going to be your base. After is, that is your percentage. Okay? Alrighty. So we have our rate times 200 equals 11. Dividing by 200 on both sides. Okay, your rate is going to equal to that math over here. So right here is going to be 0.055. The final step here is moving over 2 spots to the right. So our rate is 5.5%. Okay? All right, let's do another percent proportion. Let's do 0.3 is what percent of, let's do 0.5. Okay? So we're looking for the rate here. Rate times our base times our base of 0.5, so that's our base, equals our percentage of 0.3. Divide by 0.5. Divide by 0.5. Rate is going to equal 0.6. Move that decimal place over 2 times. Add a percent sign. Okay? So 0.3 out of 0.5 would be 60%. If you don't want to deal with decimals, I get it. You want to multiply both sides by 10. You get 3 out of 5. You would still get 60%. That's an equivalent ratio proportion. All right, let's do the percent proportion here. So let's do 2.5. Oops, maybe I should write that out. So what is maybe I could just do this correctly. What percent of 2.5 is 11? I did not mean 11. I meant 2. Sorry, guys. So percent of 2.5 is 2. So we're going to use the percent proportion here. So we're set it up as n over 100 because we're looking for the percent. Percent is always out of 100. And then we're looking for, so we put the part over the whole. Our whole, it comes after of, so it's 2.5. Then our part is going to be 2. So part over whole. Okay, so you set up as part over whole, and then n over 100. Then you're going to cross multiply. So we're going to get 100 times 2, which is going to be 200, equals 2.5 times n. 5n. Okay. Divide by 2.5. Divide by 2.5. We do that, we're going to get 80% equals n. Okay? So again, with the percent proportion, you don't have to move it around or move the decimal point around. You're just gonna, it's gonna come out as the percent number, then you're gonna label it with a percent sign. Okay? All right, let's do another example. Let's do what percent of 20 is 0.5. Okay, I want you to pause the video. Use whichever method that you prefer. Hit play when you're ready to see the answer, my friends. Okay, so I got 2.5%. So 0.5 is 2.5% of 20. That's how you would fully answer that question. Okay? You could have also gotten that exact same answer with the percent proportion as well. Okay? Alrighty, so let's do this. 30 is what percent of 8? Okay? So again, we're looking for percent. Pause the video and hit play when you're ready to find this bad boy answer. Okay, so this time I use the percent proportion. 30 over 8 equals n over 100. Cross multiplied. I got 30 is 375% of 8. So just because you get a percent over 100 doesn't mean it's wrong. Okay, remember, it follows 8, or if it follows 8, it follows of, that is your base of something else. Okay, 30 usually is around the word is. Okay, and then obviously we were looking for percent because we're missing the percent sign right there. Okay, alrighty, so I would like you to answer this following question. Okay, your last two questions here are 4.6 is what percent of 25? I forgot that part. Okay, of 25. And then number 2 is what percent is 1/5 of 10? Okay, on the first one, I want you to use either the percent formula or the percent proportion at least once. So use one on one and then one on the other. Okay, alright, your final question is who are the 2 characters on the front page of this video? Answer that, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.